Alright, so you're going to start out with the lightest brown that you get. So you should have gotten one dark brown and one light brown. Using the light brown first, you're going to take a fluffy blending brush and just put this in the outer corners of your eyes and into the crease. Make sure that you make it nice and smoky and really pull it up to the brow so that you can see it. And now you're going to go in with the darker brown and just doing the same thing. You're going to go in the outer corner of your eye and into the crease just to deepen up that smokiness, and also make sure you pull that up to the eyebrow as well. Now you're going to take some concealer and put that on the back of your hand, and with a flat packing brush you are going to put this in the inner portion of your eye. So as you saw there, I just kind of tapped it on with my brush and then went in with my finger and blended it out so that it is not going to be too messy for you. The reason that we're doing this is so that when we put down this green eyeshadow, it's going to be nice and bold, so that it doesn't get lost in the brown. So now I'm just going into that green shade that you're going to use. I believe it is the NYX color, and you're going to take that same packing brush after you wipe off the concealer and pack that into the exact space that you put the concealer on your eyelid. After you've done that and it's nice and bright, go ahead and go into the lightest brown, and you're going to just blend the green into the brown shade so that it's not so stark. You do want it nice and blended because it is a smoky eye, so you shouldn't be able to see any seams. Now I'm just going into the dark brown on my fluffy brush, and I am just packing that and pushing it into the outer corner of my eye and then blending it a little bit into the crease. That is just to give the eye more dimension. Now you are required to do foundation, and I also added some bronzer. If you want to do that as well, you can. And now here I applied my eyeliner. As you can see, it is a white eyeliner. You do need to use a white liquid eyeliner. I recommend getting the NYX felt tip liner. That's really good. Then I applied some mascara. As you can see here, you can get a better look at what the eyes are looking at right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a flat definer brush and go into my lightest brown shade again and run that on my lower lash line all the way across from corner to corner. And then after I've done that, I'm going to go in with the same brush and pick up the dark brown shade and take this from my inner corner and my outer corner and pull this about 1/3 of the way in. So we're not taking this all the way to the inner corner. Now I'm applying mascara to my bottom lash line, and I'm also taking brown stick liner, as you can see right here, and putting that in my waterline. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going into the light brown. As you can see, you only put it on the tip of the brush, so don't swirl it all over. You don't want a messy application. You want a very precise application. And now you're going to start drawing tree branches on your face, basically. You don't want anything crazy thick because we will go in with other colors over it. So as you can see, it starts out very light, and I'm just basically sketching out what I want. And you are going to put this on the left side of the face. Make sure that you are also coloring the side of your face closest to your hairline. So you'll be able to see it in a second, but what I'm doing is I'm kind of coloring over near my hairline so that it looks like a tree is like half of your face, basically. You don't want just random lines coming out of your hair. Like, it's got to be a branch and then extra branches coming out of it. So you can see right there at my hairline, it's nice and thickly colored, and then branches are coming out of that. So only do half of your face, and don't be afraid to really get those branches up over your forehead, up on your chin, and really onto your cheek. Now I just went ahead and went into the darker brown, and I'm going to kind of drag this so that I get these dark random spots, because as you know, a tree has like these random gnarls in it, and some parts of it are darker than the others, so you do want that kind of dimension. So if you can see, I have random spots that look like they're darker than the others. That's just because I'm picking up and patting down and not blending it out, and that's kind of what you want. So the first one is nice and blended, a smooth color, and then the second one, the darker shade, is going to be that more spotty look, the more dimension type. And now I'm going into a black eyeshadow, and I'm not going to go over every part of the branches. I'm just doing this for more dimension. So just kind of run this over bits of the branches that you have, not everywhere, because again, we want brown branches, not black branches, and we don't want it to be a total mess. Now I'm going into a white eyeshadow, and basically doing the same thing I did with the black, except I'm not putting this directly on my branches. I'm putting it either above or below the actual brown branches. This is just to add some light and some more dimension to the branches. And then you're done. So that is what that looks like right there. You can see all the different colors and things come together to make a nice branch. So now you're going to apply brown lipstick. It is not a true brown. It's going to be more of a burgundy type brown. And then you are also required to fill in your eyebrows. And so this is the final look. So make sure that you do your foundation before you do the branches so that you're not having to like do your foundation around it.